Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to our fabulous week 2 of English 235. Hopefully you guys are staying warm and dry in this soggy Monday that we're having. I've drunk like 12 cups of tea already today, so good start to the week. This week we are getting into kind of the meat of the class. The first week was kind of getting to know you, working on kind of establishing a baseline with the diagnostic exercise. And working on a little formal letter writing with the letter of introduction. So lots of great things. But this week we're going to get into more readings and more applicable skills that fall under that heading of technical writing. So this week, week 2, we are going to be starting our work on definitions writing. And so if you take a look in our class, you can access it through the calendar and go to the modules tab. You'll see that we have a folder for each of our major assignments in the class. And the class is structured so that there's primarily one major assignment each week. So this week is writing definitions, and everything you need to be successful is located right here for you. So where I think the best place to get started is to watch this recorded lecture video on the definition assignment itself. So this will talk to you about the purpose of this style of professional writing. It'll walk you through a lot of examples. We'll look at the assignment prompt together and talk about how one might go about constructing this particular assignment in a way that's successful, in a way that meets all of the categories in the rubric. So really worth your time watching that video. I do try and keep the videos nice and short. Most of them are capped at 15 minutes. I know that feels long when you're watching a video, but if you think about it this way, if you were in class with me on campus, you would be listening to 50 minutes of me talking 4 days a week. So a 15-minute video starts looking pretty good after that, doesn't it? It does. It's so much nicer for you. So do make sure that you check out that 15-minute video before you start the assignment. Honestly, even before you start the reading, if you wanted to watch that today, it would give you a lot of good foundation for the assignment itself and kind of help you prioritize how you want to spend your time this week. Because as we talked about in our introduction to the class video, there's really two things that make for successful students in higher education. And it's not how high your IQ is, it's not how fast you can read a book, it's not how many mathematical equations you've memorized and can solve. It's two things, right? It's the ability to plan your time wisely and well, and the ability to network. So here is an opportunity to plan your time wisely and well. We have that calendar button over here that gives you some suggestions for how you might want to spend your time each day during the week to make sure that you're prepared for due dates. And then networking in this case just means reaching out to your classmates or reaching out to me if you have questions, because I'm of course here to support your academic journey, and your classmates are going through the same thing you're going through. So it's nice to lean on each other and get some perspective and help in that way as well. So lots of great things. This calendar is a good way to kind of prioritize your time. So if you wanted to watch the lecture today, start thinking about the definitions assignment. In your textbook, there's a whole chapter about writing definitions. If you got a different edition from the one that's listed in our syllabus, that's absolutely fine. Honestly, the content has not changed very much in like 10 years. So if you've got any number of editions, that's totally fine. The page numbers will be different, but all you have to do is go to the index and look up writing definitions in the index, and it will take you to the chapter that you need to read. So make sure you're doing that. Really helpful content as you're thinking about definitions writing in the larger professional workforce to get that big picture, help motivate you, all that good stuff. Same is true for the summarizing portion. These page numbers, once again, will be different if you have a different text edition, but just look up summarizing in the index and you should be good to go. And then you are going to be working on your diagnostic revision exercise. You've already completed the diagnostic exercise. I'm going to be grading those this week and getting them back to you, but you don't have to wait for my feedback to make that revision because you can go into the diagnostic revision exercise and look at the solution key right here. Pick 3 errors that you found in the assignment that you submitted, and then fix those 3 errors using this template. So do make sure to use the template because it makes it easier to find your corrected version, a mirror sentence, and then your explanation for what the error was and how you fixed it. And that's what you're going to be submitting on Friday. And then on Sunday is when our major assignments for the class are going to be due. This week, that is the writing definitions exercise. And if you go into that modules tab I was showing you, there's a whole lecture video about how to do this writing definitions work. So do make sure to check that out in the modules tab there. Super helpful. There's a sample here. Here's some help with APA citations through NightCite. And then just a little discussion on why definitions are important, particularly in the professional workplace. So lots of great things coming our way this week. I'll be posting these videos on Mondays. They'll be in the announcements, so please make sure to check them out, as I think that they'll help orient you to the work for the week and kind of help you see how you want to plan your time. They also might help you think of questions about assignments before the assignments are due, which is always a good thing. During the work week, I try and answer all your emails between 12 and 24 hours. Over the weekend, just like any other profession, I try not to look at my emails to create a healthy work-life balance. I will check maybe once or twice just to see if there are any emergencies. But if you are planning on asking questions over the weekend and want a timely response, it will be a much more lengthy response time. So please make sure to look ahead, figure out when assignments are due, start working on them early enough that if you do have questions, you can ask them during the business week, Monday through Friday. Awesome. As you know, I'm here to help support you on your academic journey. Your classmates can help you as well. We also have all these extra credit opportunities. You can make an appointment with the online writing center or the physical writing center at CBC to get help with your assignments as well and earn extra credit, so that's snazzy. All kinds of great supports we have built in to help you be successful in this class. So take some time, orient yourself to the assignment with this video, get started on those revisions to your diagnostic exercise, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm excited to see what we get to learn together over this coming quarter. Have a great day, guys.